All right, guys. Weekly stimulus for the last week of June, 26th through July 2nd. All right, so had a little bit of an issue uploading the videos the last couple of weeks. I had it on private. It's public now, so you guys shouldn't have an issue viewing the weekly stimuluses. All right, so today, Monday, Hot Shots 19 partner version, okay? How this works is on the 30 air squats, I do a squat, your partner does a squat. So you go back and forth, okay? All right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Same thing on the power cleans. When you get to the pull-ups, you're both required to do 7 pull-ups, whether it's strict pull-ups, regular pull-ups, inverted row, jumping pull-ups, whatever. You and your partner must wait until both of you do 7 reps. Then you run together, okay? All right. You should be partnering yourself up with your ability to do pull-ups. So if you are partnered up ideally with someone who can also do pull-ups, and more than likely, ideally, with someone who's using the same weight to minimize the amount of bars that are on the floor. Okay. All right. Wednesday, bench press week number 2. Okay. We're going 5 by 4. We're bench pressing every 2 minutes for 8 rounds, 16 total minutes. This is 5 reps for the first 4 sets, okay? All right, so there's 8 total sets. The first 4 sets are 5 reps. The last 4 sets are 4 reps, all right? So again, you can climb, which is totally cool, but make sure that you're successful on your reps. We have people doing 5 by 5 reps, and they get to the last set, and they're doing 1 rep. That's ridiculous, okay? All right, the weights are too heavy. Scale the weights back and accumulate the volume of the reps. Do our version, not yours, all right? AMRAP 12 minutes called Keep Climbing, all right? This is an interesting ladder. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and you'll alternate movements. So 1 toe to bar, 2 box jump over, 3 toe to bar, 4 box jump over, and then continue to climb. Everybody will have their own box, all right? Wednesday is kind of like a flush-ish day, all right? It's teams of 3. All right, it's all dictated on a 500-meter row. So there's 3 of us. Partner 1 is going to row 500, 400, guy, girl. The other one's going to max distance on the air bike. That's a pace. So that this is a day where, you're looking forward to get onto the bike because you're not going all out. And then partner 3 chips on rope climb, wall walk, and deadlift, okay? Each athlete will pick up where they left off, not where your partner left off. So, prime example is, let's say I finished a rope climb, all right, and we rotate. I get on the row, I do the row, all right. I do not, when I come back to the chip, all right, I start with the wall walk, all right. Do not pick up where your partner left off. Pick up where you left off the last round, all right. Thursday is week 3 and our final week of every 5 by 5 on an every 3-minute clock. You will perform 4 box jumps immediately after your set. So once you're done with your set, do your box jumps and then go ahead and assist your partners on weight changes if necessary. Okay. All right. We have a 4-time workout. It's a ladder. Okay. It's 10 dumbbell snatches, 20 box step-ups. 30 dumbbell snatches, 40 box step-ups, 50 dumbbell snatches. That's 4 times. That should be pretty fast. It's 90 dumbbell snatches, okay? You can do about 20 a minute, all right? So, consider that. This should be in the 9-minute range, somewhere around that 10 minutes, okay? All right. Friday, we have an EMOM. This is a little bit different. You'll have a rest break. It's 6 rounds. So it's 36 snatches and 36 overhead squats. So 6 snatches, 18, 15 on the row. Minute 2. Minute 3, overhead squat. Minute 4, 200-meter run. And minute 5, a rest break. So if you cannot get the run in under a minute, you have a little bit of a buffer. But remember, that eats into your rest minute, okay? All right, so consider that. Again, 36 snatches and overhead squats. If you need to make weight changes, you can. If you want to go down for the overhead squats, you're welcome to. You should be pushing hard on the metabolic movements like the run and the row. It's going to be tight to do 18, 15 on the row. If you need to scale it back, scale it back. But this is one of those days where you don't really need to get it done in like 40, 45 seconds. You could push a little bit longer, all right? Because you do get that 1 minute rest break to kind of allow your heart rate to come down a little bit. Coaches, when you're doing this workout, they must go in order. So if you have a large class, you can do them in heats. And what I mean by that is heat 1 starts on movement 1 and heat 2 is resting, okay? When heat 1 moves to the row, heat 2 moves to the snatches. You could also do that 3 heats if you have a full 18, but really going to depend on the weights and, that you're using and the space that you have. But it's going to be up to you coaches, all right? For time on Saturday is 50-40 air bike, 50 barbell thrusters. There is no weight on the barbells, okay? All right? So a 45-35 is the weight for the entire workout. So 50-40 bike, 50 thrusters, 60-50 row, 50 total bar, 50-40 bike, 50 push press, 60-50 row, 50 wall ball, okay? So you want to move efficiently through the bike and the row, okay? All right? And you want to be aggressive on the barbell because the weights are on the light side. Same thing with the wall ball. If you got somebody towards the end that can break the wall ball up in maybe 2-3 sets, that's going to be a great job, all right? But if you are surviving on the wall ball, all right, again, think 10s at worst, okay? Sunday is an AMRAP. It has a row. It has dumbbell, overhead, walking lunges, pull-ups, and burpee to target. And then you'll end with a midline Tabata, okay? Guys, that's our week. 4th of July weekend coming up too as well. In-house competition teams will be posted soon. We're working that out right now. All right? Good talk. No chalk.